Hey y'all, we are back. What is up? Did y'all miss me? Yes, y'all did. We're back in the building. We are back in the building. Oh, I gotta take off my back screen. Okay, so today we are gonna be talking about the infamous Pastor Larry Reed and some of the people, right? Okay. Here, let me take off my background. Hold on. Ooh, child. Give me 1 second. All right. Y'all see, I got my church wig on today, right? I had to get my church hair on. You know what I'm saying? This is my church hair. Okay. Don't be messing with my church hair. Okay. I had to listen here. I had to come in full effect, honey. Listen here. When you come in and you giving up this type of tea, honey, you gotta come, you gotta be ready. Get ready. You know, they say get ready, get ready. Okay, get ready. Listen here. Exposing secrets of famous pastors. Larry Reed, Tasha K, and Queen Tulsa live reports. In this compelling YouTube video, we delve into a troubling case of misconduct within the church community, allegations of boundary violations and financial exploitation have surfaced, raising serious concerns. Blogger Tasha K conducts an exclusive interview with a victim, shedding light on the disturbing events. Join Queen Tulsa as she seeks to uncover the truth and potentially resolve this unsettling case. Will she succeed in bringing justice to those affected? Tune in to find out. Well, listen here, y'all. I'm ready. And like I said, we are here. If y'all don't know who Larry Reed is, Larry Reed is a popular um, viral pastor, you might as well say. Um, and we all know who Tasha K is. Tasha K is the blogger. She's got into it with Cardi B, then a lawsuit, the whole, the whole situation, right? Well, Tasha K and Larry Reed were once friends. They were cool. Tasha had even been to his house. However, things changed. Allegedly, there were some confessions that Larry had given to Tasha, and Tasha was like scratching her head. And she said, I can't keep this to myself. So eventually, they stopped talking at one point in time. Hi, Makia Maka Fox. Tulsa, we love you, girl, but that wig is a fool. Listen here, I'm talking about the church situation. I was talking about the church situation. Yeah, this is the church. I'm trying to give church. We talking about the church. Okay. Woo. So listen here. There were boundaries crossed in that church, allegedly. Now, let me say, my comment, this is just simply commentary. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. The only thing that I can do is just be a voice to say, well, I think that, this is what I think. This is all in my head, right? So, long story short, there's a gentleman by the name of Levontre Andrews, right? And I want y'all to get in close. So Levontre Andrews ended up interviewing with Tasha K, and she says, Levontre provided text messages. He provided proof, kind of communication with Larry. He had a deal going on with BET. I'm assuming that, things were in order and they were almost there. However, once information had leaked that this gentleman was allegedly involved in a lawsuit and a scam and a scandal. Eventually BT kind of backed off, and that's what big corporations and when you're talking about TV and things like that, they will definitely pull away because it affects their brand, and so they have other talent that they can use, and you won't be the one that kind of make them um, face backlash, to say the least. That got put out. Larry Reed and other content creators were proclaiming his innocence. I feel like, if it goes to the court and things like that, if you're innocent until proven guilty, right? Um, and so they went to court and things like that, and the young man couldn't afford, like attorneys and things like that. So the people are saying, this wasn't really fair. This was, you know, a judgment by default because the young man wasn't financially stable to really push it in court with him, Larry, that is. And the young man would be Levante Andrews. Levante Andrews stated that him and Larry Reed had a relationship. They were involved. He also stated that, Larry would see him in his undies or uh, have him try on different undies, put him in a home. Levante Andrews is into women. He had a girlfriend at the time. His girlfriend ended up moving in with Larry Reed's, he had a staff. So the staff had placed them into a residence because, from my understanding and from um, what's been out there, is they had like different homes where they would house different people. Um, and this was like a church organization. Like the parents would be off doing missionary work. And there were vulnerable moments that they are saying that they were in. And so when we think about Larry Reed, there was this one particular live that he was on with Miss T.S. Madison, and he was just so freely talking about stuff and how he did things as a child and how he did them with his family members and things like that. Like he was just so proud about it. Like I feel like he was proud about it and he was bragging about it. But really, I feel like it was triggering some people. Hey, Couture Bay, how are you doing? Please get the likes up, y'all, please. Couture Bay, you like my church wig? I had to, give y'all church lady today because we're talking about a church topic, right? And I can't cover it up because there are boundaries. There are boundaries in that church. And boundaries were pushed, allegedly. So I really didn't want to go into this case. It's so dark, it's so stressful, it's so draining to say the least. You have Bishop T.D. Jakes in a lawsuit. You have Larry Reed mentioned in it. You have Dwayne Youngblood, who went and did an interview with Larry Reed. Untuck your ears, boo. It's fun. No, you didn't. All right. Yes. So listen here. So now you have Bishop T.D. Jakes in a lawsuit. And listen here. Like I said, Larry Reed is involved. I mean, he's involved in it. They're painting this picture of this grown man that's come out and said his piece. But Larry is failing to tell us how him and this guy named Vincent was together. And they were using pink moisturizing hair lotion, allegedly, to get things going. No spit. Give me that hair moisturizer over there, the pink hair moisturizer. Bring me that pink hair moisturizer. Bring it to me. Let's get this thing going. You hear me? He don't want to tell us that. But what he do want to tell us is Tasha K owes Cardi B some money. But at this point it's old news. Everybody knows that is on It is on paper, it is on file. But what you need to be telling us is, why did the young man come out and say those things about you? And you are so about protecting those that have been, um, boundaries have been crossed in church, but you didn't want to face your accuser in court. Like, you got to make that make sense for me. You're about protecting, but then you reject when you are called out to the carpet. Make it make sense. I think that it sucks when, you have people in power and they abuse those privileges. And the thing is, when you're put in these situations to where you are being violated, like, it's not a good place to be. And sometimes, even like for the victims, or the survivors, they might just have that question of why. And sometimes we'll never get that answer. That's why they say, like, an apology is for you and not for the other person. It's so that you can move on. I feel like, some, not all, pastors prey on the hearts of others. I've been dealing with some of that, like, you want to genuinely, hey, 111, how you doing, my love? You genuinely just want to work with somebody, like, no, nothing else. Just let's work together. It makes me feel a certain way when boundaries are crossed. So if you know anybody that may need some resources, make sure you check the description of this video. This was just a short, informative video, just letting you all know. I don't care if it's your pastor, your teacher, the babysitter. I don't care who it is. Like, we definitely have to watch our children. We definitely have to ask those probing questions, make sure our loved ones and the ones that we are caring for are safe, right? All right. On that note, we'll see you on the next podcast.